Yes, David.
It's going to be a lot of coaching in this one because there's a lot of news coming out. Let's start in Jacksonville. No, they have not fired their coach yet.
Stunning, isn't it?
We'll see what happens. I don't understand what's going on there. They have a bye week, plenty of time to get an interim in there. But there are rumors galore. Mike Florio says, I've talked to several people throughout the league, and there is a belief in some circles that Balky could potentially survive into next year, and you can pair him up with Bill Belichick.
No.
Thoughts on that?
No. First of all, Bill is like 73 years old. You cannot hire a man who doesn't know if he's waking up tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not hiring anyone in today's NFL with a 7 in front of their name, and it'd be pushing it to hire anyone with a 6. That's ageism. No, it's common sense. It's a young man's game. 2, look, Balky has put this thing together. It works on paper. It doesn't work in actuality. And look, I know a lot of people will kill him forever because they didn't take Hutchinson. You know who's leading the league in sacks this year? I know Hutch is hurt. Trayvon Walker, the kid he drafted out of Georgia, who's quietly having a very good season opposite Josh Hines Allen, whatever he changed his name to. If you're firing Peters, you burn a whole effing thing to the ground. No way would I allow Rico's guy, Trent Baalke, to stay. Well, he's a Niner.
Here's the thing. You're going to hear this for every team, David. Every team that's going to have a coaching spot available, they're going to say, well, you know, Belichick.
A timeout.
Belichick. You know what it's going to be like? When Bill Cowher left. And everybody said, well, you know, Bill Cowher may be interested in coming back until he finally didn't.
Anybody want to discuss the almost 50-year age gap between Bill and the girl he's nailing? Does that not strike you as a little creepy? I'm asking. Like, how does that work when he goes to meet her family? And he's older than her father by 30 years.
The father's like, you're Bill Belichick.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. You're old enough to be your great-grandpa. Like, wait, anybody?
There's a lyric that says, age ain't nothing but a number.
Wow. Okay.
And the funny thing, David, I saw it was a joke, but I was like, wow, it's true. And it was like, yeah, if you're 48 and you still can't find anybody, just know your girlfriend's not born yet.
Oh, that's so.
Yikes.
That puts it in perspective, right?
I'm not trying to hate his hustle, but Jesus, could we at least get somebody age 35?
Hey, man, love is blind.
Oh, really?
Okay, age is a number. I cannot go with that anymore now after what you just said, Rico.
It puts it in perspective, right?
It changes that statement for sure.
Let's refocus on football. Yeah. I'm sorry I just did that to
Let's
everybody.
go to the other side because I was kind of shocked to see his name in circles. It was college circles, but he's a Hall of Famer, Pro Football Hall of Famer. Shocked to hear his name. Ray Lewis wants the FAU job.
What?
Now, that was what ESPN reported. Now, CBS has reported today. They spoke to someone at FAU, and they said there has been no communication between Lewis and the school so far this morning.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis?
Yeah, I think the problem is you're seeing what Deion is doing in Colorado, and people are missing the point. It has nothing to do with a flashy former player being a coach. It's got everything to do with the fact his son is the number 1 pick in the NFL draft, and he got him to come with him. Mm-hmm. I just don't think they're the same. I would never make that move if I were a major college. And you can laugh and go, oh, FAU. FAU is still a Division I college football program. This isn't Mount Union. Sorry. There's the recruiting pitch. Come to FAU where we have.
No, but here's the thing. Florida, he's a Miami kid. I guess they figure, you know what? Ray is going to go and get everybody from Florida who doesn't go to Miami, Florida State. You're going to follow him. He's going to build something here.
And then you will enjoy.
It's a calculated risk, but yes, looking at what Deion has done opens the door for people like Ray Lewis.
Good. So all Ray's got to find is the number 1 player in America and then get the number 1 quarterback in America and have them pop up as owls at FAU.
Does he have a son that can play quarterback?
Exactly.
But think about it. How back when he was Jackson State, how did he get Travis Hunter? Deion was like, hey, son, you're just like me. I could get you to the pros. Ray could go out and find that number 1 linebacker. You got Ray Lewis sitting in your house.
You're not going to win with just a linebacker.
Don't get in a limo with him.
All right, then I'll just move on here. So we went from a
Wait a
pro
minute.
football Hall of Famer to maybe a college job. So let's go from a college coach to an NFL job, because I read some stuff on hot names to look for this season in the NFL.
Yeah.
And Notre Dame head coach Marcus Freeman came up on some of the articles.
He's a stud.
Your thoughts on him
I love
maybe
him.
getting an NFL job?
I don't think the time's right for that. I don't think he's experienced enough. I think he's just hitting his stride at Notre Dame. I think if Marcus Freeman stays at Notre Dame, he can win a national title at Notre Dame. I not yet.
I think there's a fine line, because what you don't want to be is the Iowa State coach.
Matt Campbell.
Yeah, that everybody thought was the next great.
Now you're stuck in
And
Ames,
then he
Iowa.
expired, and now it's like, wait, does anybody want me?
No.
I think if somehow or another Notre Dame won the national title,
I was going to ask you that.
you got to go.
Yes.
But Marcus Freeman probably has maybe about a 2-3 year window where if somebody comes calling, you take that opportunity.
But guys, may I just for a moment, you do realize that Marcus Freeman, the next go around here, you're talking about a guy that'll be making the better part of $10 million a year. You're the head coach of Notre Dame football. I'm only saying is, what's the allure to go to the NFL, get fired in 18 months, and take over a dumpster fire when at Notre Dame, you're shopping with somebody else's credit card?
Wait, I have the answer for that.
Let's go to you in the back.
Okay. Love your show. First time caller. Because you go to the NFL, you will get fired.
Uh-huh.
And then you're not going to be starting all over. You're Marcus Freeman. You get to walk into a situation with a name brand school. So it's not like you're going to FAU.
So it's the Nick Saban effect.
Yes. Where all of a sudden, LSU.
Oh, so you're Matt Rule, basically.
Yeah, it's a, okay, you may, because now you can say, I've gone to the NFL. I've coached at every level.
Okay.
And you know what? Maybe college is just for me, but I can always say I tried. And now here I am, the coach of Miami. Here I am, the coach of Clemson. Here I am, a coach of a major program. You're not, he ain't going to Purdue. Let's just put it like that.
No. Go ahead, Dave.
And let's close it out with this here, because, yes, we have a couple openings already in the NFL. 3 expected, so 5 I'm going to give you here. Least attractive, most attractive. Saints, Jets, Cowboys, Jags, Bears.
Least attractive?
Saints.
Cowboys. Maybe Saints. Cowboys, I just wouldn't want my owner going on the radio every week. I don't want to deal with the politics and the nonsense, and I think the roster is absolute booty. But Rico's right. Saints, small market.
Oh, no. I was just repeating it. No, actually, I think it's the Jets.
As the least attractive?
Yes.
Okay.
Only because am I attached to the hip to this quarterback?
No. There's no scenario Rodgers is back.
Okay.
Won't happen.
Now, will we try to build this thing the right way, or are we just going to go wee and just try to do all types of crazy stuff?
Well, you're the Jets.
So, therefore, that's why I think the Jets is the worst.
Okay, Rico solidified it. They're all terrible. Next. They're all awful. There is no winners.
There's no most attractive here, huh?
I just wouldn't want to live in the dump of a town of Jacksonville. Okay?
And you have no stadium right now.
Right.
So
I don't want that.
I guess the most, believe it or not, maybe the Cowboys, because they have people locked up. So you have stars.
You have Dak. You have CD.
Right.
Maybe Micah. I don't know what happens there.
You get Micah back. You have stars there, plus you'll have a top pick in this year's draft. If you do this right, then...
You know what else you got a lot of in Dallas?
That is in football today.